Hey folks, it's the Red, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man Legends. So we've finished chasing the pirates out of town, donated a bunch of money to the city to help get the place restored, and now we can finally go on our first proper dig on the island. It's gonna be exciting, let me tell you. You nearly hit me. Those cars really need to watch out around here. I'm telling you, you can't trust anyone that drives around here. Best stick to the sidewalks, I guess. So, the ruins that we need to get to is to the south of town in the Cardon Forest, which is roughly where the Flutter went and made its crash landing. The ruins will be just past where we landed. But before we actually make our way to the Cardon Forest, best stop by the shop so that we can pick up a few things. First of all, we need to get our canteen refilled. That kind of left us high and dry during the Teasel fight. And I'm also going to go ahead and, well, maybe not there, but I'm going to go ahead and buy a shield repair. And since I can afford it, I'll get one more extra pack for my canteen. Alright. With that all sorted, looks like this place really needs... Looks like people are still trying to make their way back in. This apple market seems pretty empty right now. Alright, now to start making our way back towards the Cardon Forest. Roughly the area where the Flutter crashed. Hey, you weren't here before. I'm a freelance digger. I tried digging a little around here, but didn't find nothing. I wanted to make a joke about Knuckles treasure hunting in Sonic Adventure here and not finding anything, but for the life of me, I can't think of one. So, oh well. Alright, there's the Flutter. And we got some kids running around. Be good if you can get your ship fixed soon. Thought I'd come out here to look at the subgate, but I can't get anywhere near it, with those pirates running around. Oh boy, sounds like there's trouble up ahead. So, as we head between these rather tall hills, this is the way that will lead us to the Cardon Forest. Pretty open area. And also, if we look off to the left here, you can actually see one of the subgates. This isn't the one that we need, but we will be coming out through here if I've mapped out my coordinates correctly. Also, empty space for no reason. I was looking for mushrooms on the other side of the passage when a tank rolled up out of nowhere. I'm getting out of here. That old lady can really move. She might even have an attitude. She's probably the fastest thing alive.
We've got to buy Miss Tron the time she needs to finish the robot. Okay, everybody, on your toes. Let's show Miss Tron what we can do.
What do you want to do? Why, I'm gonna push on because it's just a tank. I fought these already.
I've come to back you up, Mega Man. I may not be able to do much, but if you get in trouble, get inside the car, okay? I'll get you back to safety. Just a little bit more, Mega Man. We're almost there.
So, yeah, during this part of the mission, Roll will actually follow you around with the support car, and you can get inside the car if you need to leave this area for whatever reason. Probably would have been nice earlier, but ultimately not necessary. And even though she is following us around, the support car doesn't, like, have a health bar or anything like that, so this isn't like an escort mission or anything like that. I think the range on these things seemed to be getting a little better because I had to get a lot closer in order to set it off. And so, yeah, she'll be following along with the support car. We're mainly just going to be seeing a bunch more of those turrets and tanks like what we had before. So, nothing terribly novel. Oh, jeez. Yeah, just watch out for those explosions, though. Those can really mess you up. Oh! Oh!
Sorry, Mega Man.
Did you see that? Roll just ran me down with the car. Where did you get your license? A box of cereal? Ugh, way to work for the bad guys. And yeah, she'll stop for any other vehicles that might be in the way. Oh! They seem to put the turrets and the tanks in much closer proximity in this area than they did back in the plains. I'll take some health. Sadly, you can't go inside the car to talk to Data or anything like that, which would be nice to refill your weapon and health energy. Alright, that takes care of the tanks.
Huh? There's a fence? I'm gonna ram it, Mega Man. Stand back.
Oh boy, this is gonna be good. Hang on, did you remember to put the battering ram on the front of the car? It will really help with... Uh-oh. Alright, and with that, she has opened up the way to the first of the subgates that we are going to visit. But before we go inside, let me get myself a little health top off. You're not the one to do that. Alright. So now that we're fully topped off, it's time to go inside the ruin. Bottom floor. Going up.
Can you hear me, Mega Man? I'm picking up high energy readings from close by. It looks like it's a refractor. And a big one, too.
Well, let's go check it out.
Is the refractor shielded? Most high-level refractors are protected in some kind of shield. You'll have to look for the control console and deactivate the shield.
Oh, you mean this thing right in front of us?
Nothing. It looks like the starter's missing. It's probably hidden somewhere nearby. You'll have to find it. Remember, there might be more than one starter key, too.
Alright, so that's what we're doing here in this ruin, is that we need to find the 3 starter keys so that we can open up that shield and get to the giant refractor. And this here is probably one of my most favorite rooms in the game. For one good reason. Lots of money. Yeah, there's a bunch of little honeycomb things around here, and they drop a ton of zenny. I'm not too worried about it right now because, well, I can come back with another special weapon and really clean house later on. But yeah, if you ever want to come by here, if you're ever looking for extra money, this is the place to come and do it. Money! And we're going to need to come in here to take care of some of these explosive robots. Thankfully, they only take one shot to bring down.
There. It looks like some kind of compactor or something.
Yeah, we'll deal with that in just a minute. Still trying to clean out the room here. So, yeah, this compactor here, once we hit the little switch here, will turn on the escalator. It's a switch. Pull it! And so, yeah, now we have an escalator moving towards the compactor. Obviously, we don't want to stand on it, because bad things will happen. But maybe something good will come of this later on. Well, that wasn't very much, but we'll take it. Alright, that's all we need to do in here. This is the part of the game that starts really feeling more like a 3D Zelda dungeon. Also, don't hang around in that bottom area for too long. There are some really tough enemies down there that will really mess you up if you let them hit you. And here's another one of those little honeycombs. We'll try and take out some of the enemies that come out of there this time. 2 more. And quickly get across and gather as much of this zenny as you can. There are weapons later on that will help us clear them out a little quicker, but looking down here, here is the first of the starter keys that we need.
Did you find anything? I'm picking up a faint signal. That must be the starter key. Keep looking. There's probably a few more lying around somewhere.
Righto. And there's that really tough enemy in that bottom area that I was talking about. They will suddenly appear out of nowhere if you're down there. But thankfully we've got the high ground, so I'm going to try and take it out from here. Not that I really need to, so yeah, I guess I'll just ignore it. Okay, need to get some of these guys out of here. Stop focusing on the guy on the ground. I can't hit him. Oi! Do not try and attack these things head on. Oh, this is getting ugly. Okay, clearly I can't lock on accurately until I take out this robot down here, so here we go! Oh, now it's not going to focus on. Ooh! Yeah, they can tend to jump over your shots, so it can avoid some of your attacks that way. Try and keep your distance. Oh boy, that's what I was talking about. He can hit like a truck. But he does drop a lot of money sometimes. So he could be worth the effort. It just takes a lot of shots to bring him down. Alright, let's go back around. Yeah, sometimes the controls in this game can be a bit difficult. Alright, we took out several of the bugs that time, so there weren't as many that came out. Oh, I would have liked some more of that health, but oh well. We'll get by. And yeah, no music for these segments or anything, just ominous background sounds. And as we can see, we're in the next room where the escalator passes through. More of those single-shot explosive enemies. Gonna want to take them out quickly. And we check inside this hole. And we find an old doll? What, was a little girl got lost in the ruins one day and then just decided to stick their doll in a hole? We have also got another switch here. We pull it, and, well, that just stops the escalator. So, yeah, there's more than one switch that can be used to activate these things. So, heading on upstairs, after we take this, we find a grenade kit. That can probably be used to make a new weapon.
The first time you went on a dig, Mega Man? I wasn't used to being a spotter, and you ended up getting lost underground for 3 days. Remember? You were lucky that Gramps came to help us. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been there.
So, yeah, you're kind of seeing it right now. These platforms here that appear to be made out of ice or glass or something. Yeah, they'll break if you stand on them for too long. So we want to kind of try and jump across here. If they are broken, then yeah, you just kind of jump across, but you can run across as well. And then we find our way over to this kind of frozen-looking chest, but yeah, it won't open. Looks like it's rusted shut. It says rust, but my initial thought is that it would be frozen. But yeah, now that we have the escalator activated, it's now moving towards the compactor, so on we go. It's gonna take its time getting there. Almost there. Might want to get off at this point. There it goes. And here's the starter key.
Did you find another starter? That's 2. Only one more to go. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
We're working on it. So, once more, back across. With most of the glass platforms out of the way, we're going to have to just jump across this time. And no problem. Now, we have a very important item in this chest. You found Spring Set. That's going to be really useful.
Doesn't look like there are any big Reaver bots here. Still, you better stay on your toes.
And inside this next hole, we have an old bone. This treasure is mine, no bones about it. Alright, now we've got ourselves something of a puzzle here. If you look over here, we've got lots of those barrier walls.
It's another energy barrier. I'm getting the same kind of readings as before. Do you see a switch anywhere nearby?
Indeed. You can see there are 3 switches here, and you need to press all 3 of them in order to get this wall brought down. So you press one, now the pink wall is down, but after a few seconds, it comes back. So we need to very quickly press all 3 of these buttons and get through that barrier. So, what I like to do is go straight this way and use the strafe button to go back and forth to hit each button, and then quickly get across. And boom, all good. And on the other side is the last starter key.
That's it. Now you should be able to access the console.
Alright, let's go back and try it then. That door takes us back to that first room that we were in, the one with all the money in it. We'll be sure to come back here when I need some more cash. And, ideally, better buster parts as well. Alright, let's put those starters into the console. That's all the keys. What do you do? Well, what did we go to all this trouble for? Lower that shield.
Nothing's happening?
Whoop! Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom! Also, for some reason, he had to take his helmet off to do that, apparently. I just find that kind of funny. Anyway, we're done here for now, so back up we go. Alright, back into the support car. We've got stuff to drop off. First, quick energy charge. Now let's talk to Roll. Whoa, it's a yellow refractor, and a big one too. Good going, Mega Man. We can use this to power all sorts of things. Well, it's a little small to fix the flutter, but I wonder what we can use it for. Let's think of something we can do with it. And indeed, we'll be addressing that in the next part probably, but for now, time to develop some items. As promised, the grenade kit was used to make the Grenade Arm special weapon. This is another arm-mounted weapon. It shoots grenade bombs. If a bomb hits a wall, it will bounce off, so be careful where you shoot it. And then we have the spring set, which is used to make jump springs. Mega Man, I came up with something interesting this time. Springs that will increase your jumping power. Now you'll be able to get to all sorts of places you weren't able to before. Be sure you put them on, okay? Alright, so, in regard to special weapons, it's time to... Well, first of all, we're going to be using a new special weapon, and here's where we can go to switch it. Let's see, where's our new one? Yes, here it is, the grenade arm. Right now, everything is at its lowest level, so we're going to spend some money and make each of these a little better. Let's see. We're going to make this dual... Ooh, that's going to be pretty expensive, but we'll do it. Alright, these will do more damage. And it's already maxed out. Alright, next, energy. This will let us have more of them out at once. And as you can see, it costs a little more each time if we were to enhance it any further. Range, yes, we're going to want to be able to throw that a little farther. And rapid will let us throw it faster. Okay, so that looks like about all we're going to be able to do as far as enhancing. So let's go ahead and switch to it now. As you can see, there's going to be a lot of special weapons that we can collect in this game. Alright, so now we have the grenade arm, and now we're going to go ahead and head back into the mines in just a moment. First, the jump spring's in action. That's in our special items. We just equip it from here. And now here's our super high jump. I accidentally just threw a splash mine, but yeah, you just press the special weapon button and it goes throw it straight forward and make a big explosion. Very useful. We'll see it in action when we go back into the mines. Bottom floor. Going up. So, using our new spring shoes, we can now jump up this wall. And now let's check out what kind of goodies we have over here. These ruins look somewhat familiar. Have we been here before? No, it would not appear so. So, oh, while I've got it in mind, I'm going to go ahead and switch my buster back to, power. Full power mode. And right inside here, we'll have ourselves another chest. With a rollerboard. That's going to be a very nice thing to have later. Be ready to answer to some robots as soon as you come up this ramp. They also drop these large Zenny crystals, so they're worth the effort to take down. And we got a couple more holes here. Dinero. Even more dinero. And over here we'll have ourselves another block that we can take down. Let's use our splash mine. So yeah, this weapon can actually be pretty useful to take things out pretty quickly. Cash! Now, we do have some enemies down here, so it might be a good idea to take them down now. Whoa! Get out of here! I'm not sure, but it seems like the faster you take down enemies, the more money they drop. I could be wrong on that, though. And inside here we have a trapped box! I don't appreciate this. Yeah, it will just throw mines at you, so get those things out of there quickly. You can avoid their attacks pretty easily just by running off to the side, so they're not usually too much of a problem. Money everywhere! So yeah, with all these chests around, it really feels like a Zelda game, doesn't it? Okay, Buster Unit. This is a new Buster part. Let's see what it can do for us. Attack 1 in range 2? Well, basically, we add 2 range without sacrificing our attack power. So, yeah, that's going to be a really good one to have. Alright. Which way do we want to go now? That one or this one? We'll check out this door. Whoa! Yeah, be ready to be prepared for the possibility of suddenly being attacked like that. Looks like we've gone into a different set of ruins here. And over here, we've got ourselves more cash. Is there anything up here? That might be a way out, actually. Yeah, watch out for these little mine robots here. If they, detonate right next to you, it can be pretty painful. They may be small, but they pack a punch. What do we got over here? Whoa! Yeah, we got some trouble here. These things are annoyingly durable. Alright. So what do we go to all that trouble for? Some more money. Of course. Alright, there might be something... Yep, there's another chest right here. And here we have... more cash! I think that was the exact same amount as in the other chest, actually. I actually wanted to go through here using a certain special weapon, but we don't have it yet, so I'm just going to set that aside for now, and we'll be sure to check that out at a later time. For now, let's start making our way back. Just know that there's a lot of ruins to explore in this game. And like I said, they're all connected. And don't worry, if this seems like a lot of rooms to have to keep up with, or if you're one of those people that doesn't have a very good sense of direction, remember that you can always hit the select button to pull up the map, and you will be able to retrace your steps and find your way back to wherever you were, without too much of an issue. And we'll find our way to one of the exits. And it puts us out right by that first subgate that we saw on the way in. So we'll go ahead and use our walkie-talkie. Whoops, didn't mean to hit that. Special items. Walkie-talkie. Okay, Mega Man, I'll see you soon. Alright, give us a quick charge there. And we're going to go ahead and call it a video for now. That should have put us, yes, right next to the flutter. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and call it there. And join us next time as we will be putting to work our little yellow refractor. See you then!